Yo, what up, Street Togs? Eric Kim. So, think about duties in life. So this is a rando turbo thought that I have. Perhaps our duty in life is actually to become strong. Our duty in life is to maximize our strength and to be strong on behalf of others and also behalf of ourselves. And it's cool to still see there's construction going on. But anyways, so this is actually one pro life hack that I've been doing. So I'm really into etymology, which means like the history of words or the root of words. So there's a website called Wiktionary.org, and I go on this a lot to, type in words that a lot of people talk about. And so even the word duty, I was kind of interested. I'm like, what does the word duty even mean? So I'm kind of plugging in around, and I discovered this like Proto-Indo-European word. Essentially, it just means to become stronger. And so, why is it our duty to become stronger? These are some of my thoughts. So, obviously in life, strength is good, weakness is bad. And strength and weakness could be thought of as quite literal, like physical strength, or weakness and strength, or metaphorical, like mental strength or spiritual strength, blah blah, whatever it may be. And so, why is it our duty to be strong? So there's just a practical thing. Like, I like being strong. To me, like when I have strength, I have physical vigor. I have the strength to walk around a lot, to think a lot, to explore a lot, and life is just much more fun and interesting when I'm strong. And also, I like helping others, right? So I like helping others, and I cannot help others if I'm not strong. So it seems first and foremost, my duty to become strong is a very pragmatic one. Is I'm just happier when I'm stronger, and also it's good for my ego, so I'm able to flex. So if it's our duty, but it's kind of interesting because if you think about like a lot of morality or Christian morality, it almost feels like our duty is to become weak, to weaken ourselves, to become softer, to humble ourselves. And to me, this is kind of something I personally don't believe in. I think the goal is to become stronger. So how does one become stronger? So, very practical things. I think we actually need to think more about like physiology. So what is physiology? Physiology is like, pertaining to, the human body or physical growth, whatever. So it seems obviously that, first of all, to sleep a lot. So, sleep is not a sin, right? It's like another silly notion. I personally aim for like 8 to 12 hours a night. If you wake up with enough sleep, then you have maximal vigor for the day. And other things is like caffeine, black coffee, black tea, green tea, whatever it may be, is good for us. Why? Because caffeine is actually a poison. It's a small dose of poison, which actually activates our adrenaline system, which is actually good for us because it allows us to become stronger. So it does seem that in order to become stronger, you actually need a small dose of poison. And I almost wonder, so this is actually even another thought, I think bitter is better. What do I mean by that? I mean that to expose yourself to bitter things, like bitter things in life or bitter foods or bitter anything, it's better for us. Why? Because the bitter is actually what makes us stronger. So even when you're sick, right? They feed the kids bitter medicines. Like even the ancients talk about this a lot too, is that like, you gotta give them bitter wormwood in order to revive their strength and health. And even Chinese herbal medicines, what is it? It's just a bunch of bitter stuff. Even turmeric, what is it? It's bitter. Peppers, chilies, it's all bitter, spicy, and it's stuff that like are actually natural toxins that animals or plants or organisms try to create in order to fight off predators and stuff like that. And so it seems like the bitter things in life is actually what makes us stronger. So once again, even I think about my life, I wouldn't have become this strong if it wasn't for all the bitter things I experienced personally in my life. So if you think that it's your duty in life to become stronger for your own sake and for the sake of others, let strengthening be the goal. Let power be the goal. How do you do this? Physical training, cold training, start lifting weights, intermittent fasting, and yeah, know that it's your duty to be strong. Yo, check out this tree. And never forget, you're stronger than you think you are. And everything's gonna be all right.